What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kangaroo Black coming back once again to talk about my Alabama Crimson Tide, who suffered defeat at the hands of Steve Sarkisian and his Texas Longhorns in Tuscaloosa, Bryant-Denny Stadium under the lights. First time since 2003, my Alabama Crimson Tide has had a double-digit loss at home. First time. But anyway, shit happens. You win some, you lose some. But yeah, I just wanted to put it out there. This is like my third time doing this video because I keep going on. And before I know it, the video is at 25, 30 minutes. So, because I could talk about my Alabama Crimson Tide all day. So I'm going to try to keep this short, okay? Because this is the video that I'm going to post. I don't care what it look like or sound like. But anyway, it's been a rough weekend for us. We've been getting bashed, and we've been getting bashed hard. And I've been reading. The media's bashing us too. After just a week ago, they was riding the high horse just like we was, okay? And then I tried to look at Paul Feinbaum. I just cannot do it. I mean, we getting bashed by everybody. Every caller. It's been about maybe 4 or 5 callers who haven't bashed Alabama. But everybody else is killing us. Even Alabama fans. They're supposed to be fans. Well, all right. They ain't making it no better. They ain't, because they calling in Paul Feinbaum, giving Alabama the business too. I mean, they done threw in the towel. The daggone world is about to end. I mean, Jesus. People act like Alabama has never lost a game. We have. Matter of fact, guess what? In the last 9 games Alabama have played, they done lost 3 of them. So why is everybody acting like it's the end of the world? Acting like Alabama has never lost a game. But I'm going to tell you, like I've been telling you, every time Alabama lose a game, it's breaking news all over the country for some reason. And it's like that only with Alabama. So it is what it is. All right. But anyway, yeah, we lost. We lost. Past 9 games, we 6-3. So don't act like it ain't never happened or it couldn't happen. So I know as Alabama fans was high on Alabama coming into the season. We was high on what they was talking about. You know, what we believed about what this team can accomplish. And after last week, mind you, against Middle Tennessee, we was happy about that. We thought we seen progression from last season. But as we seen Saturday night, the issues from last season are still there when it comes to undisciplined football. The issues are still there. All right? So it is what it is. I don't want to call no specific players out. But hey, we just got to clean up our game. Offensively and defensively. We got to dot the I's and cross the T's. And us fans got to support these players and this Alabama Crimson Tide team. All right? Fans, if you're a fan, be a fan 24/7. It's all right to bash your team or their performance the day of. All right? Maybe even the next day. But 2 and 3 days after you're still talking about them, just accept the loss. That's all we got to do. Accept the loss. Ain't nothing we can do about it. We can talk all we want. Ain't nothing we can do about it. And trust me, in my opinion, what we saying ain't gonna make those players play no better. So it is what it is. But anyway, it's gonna be all right, Alabama fans. Our Alabama Crimson Tide team gonna be all right. Hey, we might not make it to a SEC championship. We might not make it to the playoff. But guess what? This ain't the first time that didn't happen. Come on, man. I know Nick Saban done spoiled us. rotten. And he have. And we expect to be on top every single year. But if you want to be real about it, we ain't going to be on top every year. Most years, we have been. Yes. But guess what? Those teams in those years are long gone. Just putting it out there. They are long gone. We got to focus in the now. And right now, we are 1-1. And right now, we can ill afford any mistakes. Any mistakes. Because guess what? Even one can cost us a shot at going to a SEC championship game or going to the playoff. One mistake. Now coming into the game Saturday, 2 or 3, you probably could have made. But you ain't got but one to make now. And it can cost you, buddy. And you can believe it. Then you Alabama fans going to be really mad. Or so-called Alabama fans going to be really mad. Oh, my goodness. But anyway, Alabama going to be all right, man. We're going to be all right. All right. So it is what it is. Let me talk about what Nick Saban talked about today. Hey, Nick Saban said the future is now. All right. He said that all the things that went wrong in the game for Alabama is fixable. That's the good thing about it. He's saying they're fixable. But guess what? Coaching staff, you got to put them in the right position. You got to cater to whatever quarterback you put on the field. Because guess what? Tommy Rees, if you didn't know, Jalen Milroe is not your prototypical quarterback. All right? You can't he's not a drop back quarterback. You got to run RPOs with Jalen Milroe. You got to throw short pass or quick passes when you see that the offensive line is not holding up. If you want him to pass, get the ball out of his hand quick. Tunnel screen or slants or something. Something. Just get the ball out of his hand quick. Please. Please. We didn't see none of that. I don't remember seeing not one slant the whole game. I didn't. So that's Jalen DeMuro. Maybe if you put Ty Simpson in there, and if the daggone offensive line is holding up, yeah, he can drop back. But the same goes for Ty Simpson. If the offensive line is not holding up, you're gonna have to get the ball out of his hand quick. Again, going back to Jalen Milroe, I think I only seen one design QB run that was called for him. Probably one, and you know he can run. Now it's on Jalen Milroe. You know he could have ran several times, but he stood back there. He wanted to pass for some reason. Hey, just get on out of there, Jalen. Come on, brother. But anyway, and a lot of people talking. Hey, he can't read defenses. Hey, I tell you one thing. If you ain't got no time, you can't go through your progressions. I don't give a damn how quick you can read defenses. But that's when you got to go, Jalen. But anyway, but our offensive line got to play better. That is a fact. Everything runs through the offense. You can't have a successful offense if the offensive line is playing terrible. As far as the defense, Terrion Arnold, come on, brother. You got to be more disciplined than what you are. These pass interference is just pathetic. One of them looked like the ball was going to be overthrown, and you pushed the man down. And even if it wasn't overthrown, you had Jalen Key helping you over the top. So that pass interference was just really, it was ridiculous, uncalled for. Because it looked like the ball was overthrown, and plus you had help over the top. So it is what it is. Caleb Downs, he's young, so you expect him to make mistakes back there. Only his second college game. Not making any excuse for him, but hey, I can accept that. All right. Far as Caden Proctor getting beat all night, another guy, true freshman, 18 years old, only his second college game. You can expect that. And guess what? Steve Sarkisian and his staff knew that. So that's where all the pressure was coming from. That left side with Caden Proctor at. And when they hitting them safety, them deep balls on them safeties, it was what's his name? Caleb Downs. I think I said Justin Haynes a while ago, but I'm talking about Caleb Downs at the safety position. They was going at him too. But Jalen Key, he got what's it Jalen Key? The number 6. He got beat by A.D. Mitchell because he bit on the little play action and came up. A.D. Mitchell ran right by him. Touchdown. So it is what it is. We just got to have more discipline, and these safeties and cornerbacks can't be looking in the backfield. These cornerbacks, they need to turn their head, look for the ball. But that ain't going to happen because I've been preaching that since like 2015. That ain't going to happen. They just don't turn their head. I don't know. Maybe it's an Alabama thing. Maybe it's a Nick Saban thing. Because, hell, when the daggone cornerback, the receiver look up, why don't you turn your head and look up if you just running straight down the daggone field? Just putting it out there. But anyway, it is what it is. We just got to play disciplined football and cut out the penalties. And guess what? We'll be a whole lot better. So it is what it is. Now let's talk about this game right quick. Oh, Tyler Booker. Tyler Booker, he spoke today saying it's a new generation. They get compared to the teams of the past a lot. But he said it's a new generation. But guess what else he said? But they still playing to the Bama standard. I beg to differ. I'm not saying that they can't play to the Bama standard. I'm just saying they ain't played to the Bama standard Saturday night. That's a fact. That is a fact. So it is what it is, man. But he's saying it's a new generation, but they still playing to the Bama standard. I beg to differ. Because guess what? The Bama standard and those teams from the past, those past championship teams, 09, 11, 12, 15, 17, 20, all national championship teams, and I'm going to throw in 2014 when they went to the playoffs, or 2016 when they was in the national championship game, lost to Clemson, 2018 in the national championship game and lost, whatever. Those teams played to the Bama standard, baby. And that's fact. Because guess what? Going into the fourth quarter, you've never seen an Alabama team fold up like they did Saturday night against Texas, and in 2021 against Georgia. Those two teams folded in the fourth quarter. Jesus, man. Even when we was getting the hell beat out of us by Clemson in 2018 in that national championship game. No, they didn't quit. They knew they was going to lose, but they didn't quit. Because that ain't the Alabama way. That's not the Alabama standard. Man, it's been so many games that these teams was in that I mentioned. That you daggone, we go into the fourth quarter down, but it's close. In some kind of way, they always fought and pulled out the win. And Saturday night, we went into the fourth quarter ahead by 3 points. And daggone, they let Texas score 21 points in the fourth quarter. Beat us 21-8 in the fourth quarter. Yep, because we was undisciplined. That's because we was undisciplined. They just outbeat us and they outcoached us. It ain't just on the players, it's on the coaches too. So it is what it is. We lost. We just gonna have to accept it, which I already done accepted it. Ain't shit you can do but move on to the next week, because as Alabama fans said, hey, we gonna be there watching the next game. That's just the way we operate. And any other fan of any team should operate like that. But anyway, moving on. Like Nick Saban said, it's fixable. Tyler Booker talking about they still playing to the standard. I beg to differ. All right. Because guess what? I'm going to tell you. Let's compare Terrion Arnold to Levi Wallace. Terrion Arnold is a scholarship player. Scholarship player. Levi Wallace was a walk-on cornerback. He never had these kind of undisciplined penalties or these kind of mistakes. I'll say that. He never had them. Now he's been in the NFL for what, 5, 6 years now, doing his damn thing, balling out. So I'm just putting it out there. Levi Wallace played up to the Bama standard as a walk-on at his position, and a lot of other players. We can name all the daggone players and shit, but these guys these days at Alabama is just not happening. Could be the culture. I don't know what it is. We getting beat in the fourth quarter. Hell, what is the fourth quarter program for at Alabama? Is that just something they do in the spring or the fall or whatever? I think it's the spring, but that's something they do for that, and it is not carrying over to the season. I guess they do it once it's over, they forget about it. And I wish they would stop these players from going in front of the podium saying all this stuff. Hey, just don't talk about it. Be about it, baby. Be about it. Show us. But good thing about it, everything is still out in front of Alabama. We just can't afford any more mistakes. None. You can still make it to the SEC championship. You can still win the West. You can still make it to the playoffs and win a national championship. But from what I seen Saturday night, it won't happen. So we got to change some stuff at Alabama Crimson Tide. Nick Saban, the great one, the greatest coach of all time, college coach of all time. And to all the Alabama players, hey, it's going to be all right. Old KB still believe in you. And guess what? Even if you don't get it done, KB still going to be here. Yelling, talking trash, talking about my Alabama Crimson Tide going 15-0, beating everybody by double digits and bringing the national championship back to the house. Well, I can't say it this year, but I'm gonna go into next year saying the same thing. But guess what? My Alabama Crimson Tide can go 14-1 and win the 2023 national championship, baby. We can do that. And guess what? To every Alabama Crimson Tide fan, if you see this video, to every Alabama Crimson Tide player, if you see this video, old KB, believe in his Alabama Crimson Tide. I damn sure do, and I always will. I don't give a damn what nobody say. So y'all keep bashing us. All right? Y'all non-believers. Keep on not believing in my Alabama Crimson Tide. Y'all non-believers, keep talking your crap. And when Alabama is holding up that SEC trophy in December and holding up that national championship trophy in January, all I'm going to do is what y'all doing to me and other true Alabama fans. And that y'all are basking in our memory. In our misery. That's what y'all doing. Basking in our misery. And guess what? When Alabama doing just what I said they do, I'm going to be basking in your misery. You can believe that. Trust me on that. OKB. Love basking in other people's misery. So, y'all better watch out and look out for what you say. Like y'all been telling me. Okay? So I'm giving y'all your own advice. Because guess what? KB don't mind basking in your misery. Roll down Tide.